Oh, I see ants everywhere, honey. We have this sectioned off area just for Mama and her babies to be separate from the rest of the flock with a door going outside. That way they can be protected. And just a little bit ago, it seemed like the other bigger ladies were trying to intimidate and peck at the babies, and I saw Mama being very defensive. So it's a good thing we have it. I put a cover on top so nobody can sit on top and poop inside, so it can stay pretty clean. And I have a door, which I wish I hadn't made the door bigger, but I have a door I can reach in and fill up their food, fill up their water. And actually it was helpful when the eggs first hatched. I reached in and pulled the babies out and took them in the house because we have a problem with ants, and the ants would eat the babies as soon as they're hatched. So I'm glad that I was able to reach in and just snatch them. She was mad at me for doing it, but I did keep them in the house for only like 2 or 3 days. And then I brought them back out and gave them to her, which ensured the success of the 4 that we do have. Mama's got 4 baby chicks to teach them how to get their food and water. And this is their first day outside. They are about 3 days old, and she hatched them. And I'm just making sure that she's doing right. I'm a little concerned if they can even go up the ladder. They sort of fell out the door. And this other hen is like curious. She's like, oh, we have some new life here. There's some baby chicks. So they're curious. It's fun to watch life renew itself. Mama's very protective. Now, I did take the 4 babies from her soon after they were hatched, and I took them in the house because we're having a problem with ants. And when the babies are first hatched from their egg, they're weak and they're tired and they're just kind of lying there, and they're easy prey for the ants. We have a huge population of ants here, and the ants were eating the babies, and so they never survived. So I decided that I would take them in the house and keep them under a brooder. Are you trying to hurt those babies? You better not be. Mama, protect your babies. Yeah, that's why we keep the babies separate from the other hens, because they see it as an intruder. Oh, hi. Hi, Tuesday. Yeah, teach them how to eat. Show them where the food is. Oh, but please don't tip it upside down. I'm afraid you might scratch it and dump the whole thing upside down, and then they can't get it. So now her job has just changed from sitting in this heat to now tending to the little chicks. And we're very happy to have, even though it's 4, so many eggs were lost. It doesn't seem to matter when they hatch them themselves or we hatch them in an incubator. You always lose so many. It's such a volatile time frame. They have to have the right amount of moisture and the right amount of heat in order for them to survive. If there's too much moisture, the little ones drown. And it's so sad because they're fully grown, practically developed. They drown or they dry out. And it has been really hot. It's been like around 100 degrees for the past few days. So temperature's good for the little ones. My concern tonight is, will they be able to go inside the coop? Will she teach them how? Will she make sure they go inside? so that they will be inside where it's safer for them. She looks hot. They do have a little bit of shade right here. Little one sitting in the corner. Oops. She isn't taking them to the water. They need the water too. Showing them the water so they can see where the water is so they can drink. And one's drinking. Good, I'm glad to know that they can get up on that block. Oh yeah, easy enough. Oh yes, good. I want them to know where the water and the food is. Yeah, there's a cat right there, but I don't think he'd bother them. Cats are well fed. Good. They've been around the pen. They know where the food is. They know where the water is. My only concern now is, will they be able to go inside at night, or are we going to have to help them? And of course, they're copycats. Once they see one person, one chick doing something, they realize they can do it too. You're doing a good job, Mama. You're being very protective of your babies. They get bigger every day, growing wing feathers and tail feathers. Good job, Mama. Everybody's doing fine. Right now she's being watchful because there is a cat right here beside me. She's very protective of her babies. That's a good thing. And it's much better to have baby chicks with a mama watching out for them, because she will defend them. Because we've had some creatures steal into the coop at night when they're all... Oh, cat's going close. didn't get too close. She's shown her defense mechanisms before to that cat. She puffs herself all up, makes herself look really big, and her wings kind of open. She intimidates the cat. We haven't had any issue with the cats bothering the chickens. I think it's more of a matter of curiosity. But anyways, as I was saying, when we had purchased chicks from Tractor Farm Supply, at night a creature was coming in and stealing the babies one by one, and they would just pull them out and they would drag them. We saw the feathers where they drag them under the fence. It wasn't this pen, it was actually this pen back here, because this one, the wire actually goes down into the ground and out, so it's a little harder for creatures to go under the fence. Oh, the cat's up close. But I don't think the chickens will walk, the babies will go close. I'll just kind of watch what Mama does. I know the cat's just curious. Hey, what's going on in here? I mean, they hear the chickens all the time. They're familiar with the chickens. She certainly does a lot of digging. There's a lot of mounds and holes in here. She's teaching the babies how to dig and scratch up the ground. For bugs and probably previous food where she's overturned the dish and the food has gotten buried in the dirt. Oh, they're on the swing. Three of them are on the swing. How cute. Hey Mama, how you doing? You sure been doing a lot of digging in here. They're all on the swing, but it's not swinging. Oops. I'm glad to see them using the swing, which makes a wonderful little perch for them. What have we going on here? Why are you all standing up on the block? You looking at the babies? Are you jealous that she's got babies? Everybody's curious, I guess.